The UK has concluded the first round of talks with New Zealand in negotiations which International Trade Secretary, Liz Truss termed as the next step in concluding a trade agreement. The first round of talks concluded with the friend and ally in a subtle rebuttal of how negotiations have progressed with the EU. The next round of talks is scheduled to take place in October. Boris Johnson's chief negotiator David Frost has warned his counterpart Michel Barnier to rethink his position or the UK would proceed with a no-deal Brexit, with barely a month to go until the UK's desired September deadline. During a dinner in London last week, Mr. Frost insisted the EU must adjust its position in order to agree to a free trade agreement. The UK negotiator said he still hoped for a September agreement, but talks needed to make progress. He and the Prime Minister have also warned the UK will leave talks without a deal if the EU does not recognise Britain's sovereignty. On the EU side, Mr. Barnier admitted talks had been positive although a deal had still not been agreed. In a major concession, however, UK officials have now abandoned hope of securing a series mini-agreements in pursuit of an overarching treaty. Although this concession has been made, a UK government spokesman declared Brussels has not yet stated whether the EU will accept Mr. Johnson's offer of a Canada-style agreement. The spokesman said, "We have had constructive discussions and both sides have shown pragmatism and willingness to move on difficult areas. What is needed now is internal reflection on the EU side on whether what they're asking us is consistent with our status as an independent country. If they do that and come to the correct conclusion, we'll be able to move forward." While a free trade agreement with the EU has still not been agreed, Britain will sign an official post-Brexit trade deal with Japan in the coming weeks. According to The Sun, the deal could be wrapped up by September after talks opened on June 8.